on. I've got this little thing, right? If I can get it on there. Hold on. Why have we got a grey?
I don't know. You're freezing.
Signal's not very good here. I don't know what's happened there, mate. Pressed a button on something.
That's good. Jesus, what's that?
We're back.
I've got this other thing to see the comments, and it's just started playing some music. That's it. That's better. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if you can do it a duet in sideways, but this is better because you get more views. Apparently.
How many people we got? 14. 14 people.
Hello, everyone. How you doing? Hello, Mark.
Mark. Well, the only one that I can only see Mark. Oh, there's Victor. Can you read Spanish?
I can't read it. I can speak a little bit. Hola. ¿Qué tal? Buenas noches.
You must know what he said because you said 24 minutes underneath his thing.
Oh,
hello,
yeah.
Victor.
Well, I know what minute is. It's almost the same word, isn't it?
Lancashire lad.
Oh, yes. Hello, mate. How you
lad.
doing? Good to see you.
Tanya. How's it going, Tanya?
And Jay Galbraith. Nice to see you, man. Thank you for coming.
19 people. Well, first of all, do you know what announcement, Joey? Do you know what that is?
You coming out the closet?
No. Right? I don't know how you pronounce his last name, but Jeff, he won that 25, yeah?
Okay.
The raffle, the competition. Someone called Jeffrey. I ain't had a reply from him yet. Don't know if he's going to accept it, but he won it. So the next competition that I'm going to do is going to be a gift voucher. But it can be the value. It depends. It can be endless. The value of it could be endless, potentially. So any one of these lot now watching, including you, could potentially win a gift voucher to a model shop of their choices.
Sounds good. How have you wangled that one?
Well, don't ask too many questions.
Okay.
But it could be for Answer RC. It could be
biscuits.
Could be Model Sport. Could be any shop of your choice of endless value. And anyone could win it. Anyone could win it.
Small.
Well, what you got to do, I was hoping to get it live before this live, but it hasn't worked out that way. But all you got to do, the more tickets you lot buy, the higher value the gift voucher will be. The £10 voucher, guaranteed. First prize could be anything. Could be 20 quid, could be 100, could be.
What does everyone think? You'd like to be number one, that's for sure. No. What's that big one that's just closed down? Just and scam loads of people recently. Rochester, isn't it? Rochester. Hello, Marcus. Hello, Wrongan Travels. Tea and Biscuits, I think I've already said hello. Paul Charlton, my man, Lancashire lad. Always commenting on my videos. I appreciate that, mate. Thank you. Sorry, didn't mean to interrupt you. So Marcus, you're German, are you? Oh, Racing 393. How you doing? Nice to see you, man. Plug the Ethernet in. What? What? This one or this one? This one. Oh, this is an RC10 GT, but it's a bit of a special one, and it's also a top deck, very rare. So I thought I'd show off and put it next to me. And this custom body. Yeah, people pay a lot for these bodies. I got it really cheap because I did it myself. But there you go. Yes, I do. Oh, sorry. Yeah. It's constant here, mate. I'm telling you. Marcus is saying that he loves your videos. I'm not sure if he means you or me. Probably me, but might be you.
Be me, I don't know.
Yeah, it might be.
Mate.
Honestly, I've got to say, it's an honour to be on a live with someone of your stature, and you've been in the game for a while, is what Haggard said to me earlier, and I really appreciated it. Thanks, mate.
Yeah. No problem at all. You're supposed to keep these conversations to yourself, eh?
I'm joking.
You're gonna have to do these comments because they're not coming up for me.
Yeah, I'm good. I can do that. Okay. Joey has good internet. Nick, Nina. Haggard and Joey. Nitro pimp on my government account. Not sure what that means. But anyway, Nitro cars remember me time to time with my dad. Oh, so he's saying, Marcus is saying that it's nostalgic with him and his father running Nitro cars, I think.
Oh,
and,
yeah.
Rocky Perry Jr. says Haggard is an OG.
Quite well. I don't know. How long have you been doing Nitro for? Or RC? How about RC in general? How long have you been doing RC in general for?
Me?
Yes, you.
Okay, so when I was a lot younger, I used to love it. And when I was in my early teens, I had a Mar Dave Marauder. I bought it off someone at the top of my road. You know what that is, yeah?
Don't watch my channel, do you?
Well, I mean, I've seen your one, but it was a long time ago. And I'm a bit of an aficionado on your channel, but anyway. And when I got it, it would only run backwards. And back then, like you said before, there was no internet or anything, and I was only young. But I realised if something's running backwards. Anyway, I took it apart and it started running forwards, and but then I had a big hiatus from it, and then I've got back into it in the last 5 years, something like that. Yeah.
Now, I'm just trying to fix the gun. So the little minion come up to me while he wanted me to fix his gun. And I don't know what he's done with it. I can't. Go and speak to Mum. Go on, go and speak to Mum. Get out of here. Go. Get it. Go. I don't know. Running around with no clothes on and a bloody gun.
On this live because I can't see your name, mate. But if you're here, welcome.
Pop up now, look. Oh. Does OG mean official guy? Gay? It could do. It could do. It could do. Yeah. I mean, I don't know.
It means ordinary geezer.
Does it? So you decided to crop back up, back into RC, and now you found yourself messing around in parks in the morning, playing around with little engines.
My son, he wanted a Nitro, and I got him one, and then he lost interest in it straight away. But I was like, oh yeah, I used to love this, and I got into it. And then because I didn't know much about it, I started getting on Facebook groups and this, that, and the other. And some of them I found like hard work. If you were someone who didn't know much about it, asking simple questions, like you were ripe for abuse, let's say. You know what I mean, don't you? So I thought I'd start my own group, and that's when I started the Savage SOS Sable Savages, and everyone was like, "Oh, it's never going to work. It's never going to work," and yeah, it just went from there. So that's it.
That's why I make those little videos for the beginners, because, and people always say to me, you can charge for this. Well, what do you think would happen if anybody charged for help with Nitro?
It'd be very nice for the person charging if people would pay it, and I doubt they would. But unfortunately, with Nitro as it is, you know, there's all this knowledge, and I feel like there's a responsibility for people to share it, because you can't be saying, "Oh, Nitro, you know, you want Nitro to be great again. You want people to get into it." Well, if you want that, you need to be giving out your knowledge to people who haven't got that knowledge to make it easier for them, because otherwise, you know, you're just butting your head against a brick wall, aren't you?
Well, see, the thing is, I think these days people don't want to think. They want to do as little thinking as possible. So they might have the idea that little car with a little engine in it, it's a great idea. I like the idea of that. I want to get one of them. They get it. They realise they've got to think. So then they go, well, this is difficult. I've got to think about something. So then they go, well, I'm going to get some help. So if they go on the internet and they find some help, but then that says you've got to pay for this help, they're going to go, I ain't paying for that. Then they'll just give up with it. And that's where, you know, so I don't think you're not going to be able to sell anything. No, if I turn around and said, well, you got to pay, I'll help you, I'll teach you, but you got to pay, they're not going to want to do it, are they?
Yeah, and the thing is, it goes against the whole ethos of what a hobby is, isn't it? You know, a hobby is, you know, something you enjoy. You know, I mean, Nitro is expensive enough without having to pay to learn stuff. You know, and that's why YouTube and these groups are a great resource if they're used in the right way, because you can tap into all of this, and people like yourself and me to a lesser extent, and all the other creators and who are giving out that knowledge, it's basically for nothing, because we're not rich out of it. We don't make any money really out of it. Well, I don't make any, but you probably. I'm not saying that you don't make anything, but you're not getting rich out of it, are you? And you're passing on that knowledge just purely for the love of the hobby and because you want it to grow. And
that is it. That is exactly it.
More power to you, mate.
We've got some here. Look, where's it gone? I'll see.
Hello, Alex, mate. How are you? Good to see you. OG, nice one. How you doing?
Someone here said, yeah, I can't find it now. I just see it sprung past and it shot up there again. That the beginner videos have helped them. There you go. The videos for beginners has helped me out a lot, big time. From Paul. So at least they do something.
Yeah, I think the thing is, like, you can watch as many videos as possible, and that's a good thing. But really, you need to get your hands on it and do it and see what the mistakes are, because in theory, everything's great, but the best way to learn is by just tinkering, I think.
Definitely. Where's Johnny Boy? I don't know. Have you seen Johnny Boy recently? I haven't.
Oh, well, I saw it. He was with Manuel a couple of hours ago down the old Chippy Boy.
Well, he wasn't, was he?
Yeah. Oh, sorry, I'm not drinking beer.
Ain't you?
No,
Sugar?
no, it's Vimto. Look.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Oh, I've got Guinness. You want to join in? No, I've been looking for Manuel. Last time I see him, he was looking for his guinea pig. I don't know where he's gone now. You know what that refers to, don't you? You're old enough to know what that refers to.
Manuel? 40
Manuel and his pigeon. Yeah. And his pigeon.
You're showing your age, mate.
Yeah, I grew up watching that. It's quality. I'm just trying to read these comments. Look, I think they're stopped for me again. You're going to have to go through them. You're going to have to have a look yourself.
What's up,
Your
California?
video, you got one. Look, your videos are great, Joey. There you go. From old Mark.
Finally, there's one.
Hey! I can't read anymore. They've stuck again.
No, there won't be any more about my videos.
I've got one for you. So you've got quite a distinctive voice, right? Why do you use those AI voices in your videos? Serious question now.
What I use what with the descriptions of the cars when it's spinning around?
Yeah, that's it. Yeah.
No, I don't know. I just think it's a
bit of fun.
Yeah, but also like I think like the mind, it needs to switch from one thing to the other. So, you know, just me droning on is a bit boring. So if I can just put a bit more here and a bit more there, I'm just learning this stuff. You know what I mean? Like, hopefully it's
a bit of fun with it.
Yeah, that's right.
Very good. I've got, what's this one? Can't beat a good Vimto, Joey. There you go. Look, bloody, you got people.
Definitely.
You get people into Vimto now.
Yeah, Vimto. It's not even a slippery nipple. It's a Vimto. Yeah. Bud Vimto.
Yeah.
You get wiser if you drink this.
Anyone getting an MP11? Look, speaking of MP11s, have you seen them? I would love an MP11. I was looking at them the other day. The official Kyosho video of them. You don't know what an MP11 is, do you?
Who?
You.
Well, it's a Hobyo, isn't it?
I can't tell if you're having a laugh or not. No, it ain't. Bloody Kyosho. Appreciate your vids.
No, it's not. It's an HBI.
Oh,
I've got one. I've got one right there. Look.
Wow. He's already on it. Look, he's already got one. There you go. MP11 advice. Speak to Joey.
They're brand new, so you need to look after them. Yeah, they got brown chassis because they're first generation.
Your videos have ASMR quality, not in a gay way. That Yep guy who does crawler vids and his same quality. That is. Apparently, my videos have ASMR quality there, Joey. What's that all about?
I wasn't even aware what that was until my little girl, she's a baby, she watches these things. What are they called? ASMR.
ASMR.
They're just things that are nice to watch, aren't they? Like, I don't know, like chopping vegetables slowly, and
you get them like little tingles.
So basically, what they're saying is that, like, you know, you're like watching.
I make people go to sleep. That's what it is.
No,
people watch me to have a nap.
Yeah. Well, I never have a nap because I always watch you in the morning first thing with my coffee.
Oh, do you?
Yeah. So I'm wide awake.
Oh, Robert Wood here. He's got an MP11 on pre-order. Jesus, how the other half live, man. An MP11 on pre-order. What's this one? Why am I reading the comments there? See if this one's sped up. Still not getting these properly.
Listen, Michael Ball's well on this. He says ASMR stands for Autonomous Sensory Meridian response, and it describes the
That's it. I
sensation
knew it was something
you
like
may
that. I
get
just
from
couldn't remember.
stimuli, including sounds, visual, or even tastes. Thank you very much.
Tastes. Bloody hell. I can't say I've ever watched any video and tasted anything before.
I think it's what like sets it off. Like watching it sets things off in. Maybe it's not.
Does that mean now that I need to go walking around the fields of a car whispering?
Yeah, maybe. But I know what he means. I know what the guy meant. He's like watching you just like chills him right out.
Yeah, I know what he means. I was only having a laugh. Sorry, I'm just trying to sort this out because I want to be able to read the comments as well. But I don't know. Maybe it's just the internet. It's not really playing. Not really playing any games. Have you got any questions for me, Joey?
Have they got any questions for you?
Any questions for me, mate?
Well, I'm gonna have to defer that for a second while I think of something. Have I got any questions for you? How did you get into it? How did you get into Nitro?
Specifically Nitro was, when was I? It must have been, maybe I was 5 or something. We used to go to this one BMX track. It had a skate park next to it. It's in a place called Holbridge. And we was there riding with bikes around, and there was a person in the car park with a Nitro car. Bearing in mind, this would have been around about 1994 or so. And there was this person. I didn't know it was Nitro. I just knew it had an engine, so I can remember that. And I remember saying, "I want one. I'd like one of them," to my dad. And the next thing I know, Christmas, I had a Savage 21. So that's how I got into Nitro. But before then, I had electric bulldozers and all kinds of stuff as a kid in the sand pit and that, you know. But back then they weren't radio controlled. Back then they weren't
remote
radio
control.
They were remote
with the lead.
I can remember playing in the sand pit with this bulldozer, right? And it had a wire on it. And I was gutted one day because I cut it thinking it'd be fun, but then obviously it didn't work after that, the wire. And my dad tried to mend it, but it never worked exactly the same after that.
Yeah, a bit like a servo.
I had all kinds of things. I had a little quad bike, right, with a little remote thing, but it only went forward and back. And you pressed buttons on it and it made noises. I had loads of things as a kid.
Or if you were really lucky, you had the one that if you went forward, it went left, and if you went back, it went right.
Yeah, because it didn't actually have any steering, like as a servo, but it had like the wheels moved, didn't
they?
Yeah. So it kind of just did what it wanted. Yeah, and I had train sets and stuff. But I've grown up with engines. Just since forever. So a Nitro was of interest to me. You know?
Are you a self-taught mechanic, or like is that how you got into them, or you got into them for your family?
Yeah, well, I don't know what everyone else's family was like, but in the 90s when I was born, you mended your own stuff. You mended stuff, you know. If my dad's car broke, he'd mend it. If the lawnmower wouldn't start, he'd mend it. And so I grew up just being around alongside him and mending stuff. And then I got a quad bike and I just done my own work to that, mended it, things. And when I was 15, I built my car ready for when I was 17, built the engine and put it in and just messed around, you know.
Yeah, actually, you said something the other day in one of your videos about if things break now, people just want to get someone to fix it for them, this, that, and the other. And I thought, yeah, that is, but it's not even that. If things break now, people just want to buy something new to replace it. They don't even want to get someone to fix it, unless it's like a car, obviously. But like other things, they don't even want to try and fix it. They just want to buy, like technology and all that. You know, like it goes wrong and you just replace it. Don't worry about trying to fix it. Just replace it. Everyone's got plenty of money. Don't worry about it.
That's it. That's it. And companies want that.
Of course.
You know, there's a thing. It's called planned. Is it obsolescence? I think it's called obsolescence. Planned obsolescence. I think that's how you pronounce it, obsolescence. But that's when the companies, they want something to break. They design it and manufacture it to break, so that you'll go and buy a new one. They encourage you to buy a new one.
Yeah, they give it a lifespan. It's like
Yeah.
phones, why they go slow after like 4 years. It's so you just keep buying new things, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's
I mean,
ridiculous.
this phone that you're inside right now is, I don't know how old it is. I mean, it's got to be 6 or 7. I mean, I don't know.
Oh, now I'm panicking. I'm inside a phone.
I know. And I've been nursing it. I've put 2 batteries in it myself because I ain't paying Apple to put a battery in that. No way. They want 100 and something quid. So I'm nursing it along.
So Tanya says, Joey, what was your first Nitro? The first Nitro was a Mar Dave Marauder, but my first recent-ish, modern-ish Nitro was a Savage 25, and then after that, no, sorry, it was a Savage 21 and then a Savage 25. There you go.
I'm sorry, I'm just reading. I was listening to you, but I'm just trying to read these comments.
Yeah, me too. Like it's so ignorant not to read them, isn't it? But you get
Yeah, it's not just that. I mean, they're not coming up for me. I'm jealous that you can read them, man.
Well, yeah. I am
Oh, there we go. They've just popped up. Joe, what was your first Nitro? Right, yeah, got that one. I have a HPI Trophy Buggy FTX Mark Archer. Yeah, he likes that one. Why are Traxxas Nitro so hard to tune? Harder to tune for me than any other Nitro. Kind of thing. Who said that? Mark. He said that. Why are Traxxas Nitros harder to tune? Now, you get people, right? You get people who say that those, I haven't somewhere, it's one of those ZRP, ZR32 things. People say the carburetors on them, you can't tune them. Well, I've got no trouble with mine.
Yeah, it's this whole thing. It's weird, but like you're a contester of half tank lean, aren't you? You don't believe
Oh
it?
yeah, no, that doesn't exist. That's just propaganda.
Well, it's see, I've got a theory on this. Well, I mean, I would say it's probably almost fact. See, like it depends how you tune to whether you get that or not. Because if you tune rich to begin with, half tank lean just makes your tune not lean. It just makes it less rich. But if you already tune a rich tank on a Savage 25 when it's full, if you tune it really on the borderline to begin with, when it reaches halfway, then it does go lean, which isn't great, and probably you shouldn't do it, especially with an R2R. But that's my opinion on it. And as for the Traxxas, I don't think that I don't enjoy the Traxxas carbs much. I don't enjoy them at all. The Traxxas annoys me because the 3.3 is such a great engine. It is just brilliant. It's so fast, and so is the I've got a 2.5 there. It's got 3.3 crank in it. It's got ceramic bearings. It's great. But then they, like you were saying earlier, they go and engineer the rod after they've already had a decent one that didn't break. They go and engineer one that breaks on purpose. It's just so annoying with such a great engine. I think.
Planned obsolescence.
There you go. That's exactly it. Look, see, we are breaking boundaries, mate.
Anymore. Well, that's getting off the topic. We love the word tune. Look, there you go. Look, he's Mark. The other Mark is winding us up now. Tune. Well, he's winding me up anyway. The word tune is just lost all its blooming meaning. Do you know what I mean? It just really has. There was something I was going to say that I see a comment pop up, and I've got to try and find it now because I was going to talk about it, but it's blooming gone.
Alex is saying try to tune an SH18 engine. I've never had one. Why have you been having trouble with that, Alex?
Oh, I see that one, Alex. Oh, Alex is quality. I like Alex. Hello, Alex. I didn't know you was here, mate. He's all right, Alex. Proper nice bloke.
You've done a bit of business with him, haven't you?
Oh yeah, I've bought a few cars off him. He's bought a few off me. He phones me up now and again for a chat. Yeah, it's a nice bloke, old Alex. I always feel bad though whenever he rings me because I'm always waiting for a phone call. Like it sounds like a proper sort of palm off, but I'm always waiting for a phone call, and then he phones me up, and I'm having a chat, and then that phone call comes in, and I'm like, Alex, I'll have to ring you back. And then it goes on, and I don't ring him back, and then like the next day, I'm like, I didn't ring him back. I feel so blooming rude now. I don't know. It will come to me in a minute. That it was about carburetors. That someone commented about carburetors. It wasn't the SH18 one, and I was going to talk about it. Hello, Richard B. Richard B's retracted a message. What was that, Richard B? You can't be retracting messages here, can he, Joey? No, he can't.
Oh, terrible. He's not.
I'm building something.
Just leave it.
Well, I'm building something. I use a titanium screwdriver for that shaft creativity enhanced. Saving £100. Good idea. We don't have any issues with our tracks as good old Haggard tunes them.
Oh, Wrong and Trouble says, I'm building some... Sorry, mate. Carry on.
That's all right. We've got a delay on the line. There's a delay on the line. That's all it is. You
Wrong
carry on.
Says, I'm building something and I'll use a titanium screwdriver for the drive shaft. Creativity enhances by saving £100. Great. That's what it's all about. I mean, especially with Nitro as it is now, we're gonna have to like come up with new things and innovations for ourselves, like making fuels and stuff. The way it's going.
Look at this one. Laco Palifi. I don't know. I've got a question for you both. What sound... Oh, I think it's... What should I do when the engine is not starting? It got a spark, fuel cleaned the carb, but is still not starting. What would you do next? You got to make that clear. You got to make that clear, Laco. You say it's got spark. Spark. Are you on about petrol or nitro there, dude? Spark. But if it's got
How old's the fuel?
Don't you start that, Joey. Don't you start that.
No, it's not that. But if the fuel's been like open, like got any air, in it sucks water, and that really doesn't help.
You think I'm a contender for half a tank lean? I'm a contender for that fuel thing as well.
What exactly have I said?
Look at that one. Right. That's blooming open. That still works.
Yeah. That's like a vintage champagne. It's like 15 years old.
It works all right.
Haggard's going to start selling 40-year-old whiskey soon.
Yeah. Well, they called it aged, and it's what they do with steak. Look, if it's good enough for a bit of cow, it's good enough for a bit of nitro.
Yeah, definitely. I couldn't agree more.
Now, honestly, to answer that question, right, we've got to answer these questions, otherwise we're going to get in trouble. It's got a spark, fuel, clean the carb, but not starting. So we're assuming he's on about, unless he's replied and I haven't seen it. Have a look, because I can't read all these comments. It says it's got spark, so he's on about a petrol engine, right? It's got fuel. He's cleaned the carburetor, but it ain't starting.
I doubt he's cleaned the carburetor if it's not a nitro. I think he means like the glow plug. You got to tell us. Do you mean petrol or do you mean nitro? It's very important. It's the burning.
Kind of. I'd like to know the difference. What's the best brand to use for spark plugs? Not Champion, because they're made in China. They're probably all made in China now. NGK. Although NGK ain't as good as what they used to be, and even Denso's not as good as it used to be anymore. Have you got any petrol ones, Joey?
No, I'm really, really thinking about it. But I've got a problem with space, so just don't know where to put them.
Oh, yeah, same as me. Bloody everywhere. What's this one here? Look? Oh, where's it gone? Oh, yeah. Did you ever make your own blooming cans? Like, where are they? No, I've got a demonstration somewhere. I bought a load of these, right? Bought a load of these, obviously empty ones, ready to bottle up the fuel. I bought funnels, everything. Put them in a container somewhere else. Got nicked. The blooming container got nicked.
Well, they nicked your non-made fuel.
They nicked, yeah.
What a result. What a result. I bet they were laughing all the way to the bank. I haven't ever done that, but if you go on my Facebook group, SOS Save Our Savages, one of my admins, Luke, but the Bug 404, he makes it all the time, so you can take his word for it.
Yes. I bet his stuff don't get nicked, does it?
Probably not. I mean, Canada's quite a nice place to live, I reckon.
Obviously better than England.
Compared to this place.
Yeah. Where are we? I wrote it wrong, so I deleted it. Hello from Norway. Ah, Richard B. Norway. What a quality place. I'm going to have to go there one day. Norway. Hello, Richard. That's how it goes now and then when you have to translate now and then. Oh, okay.
Can you turbocharge a Nitro?
Someone asked that.
So I think so. Nothing about nitros. Can you turbocharge? Oh no. Sorry, I think this is not about nitros. It says no, nothing about nitros.
No, he says no, nothing about. I think he means he knows nothing about them.
Oh,
doesn't he?
Maybe.
Oh, I don't know. But can you turbo a nitro engine? Yes. You just got to get a turbo. I mean, who makes turbos for nitro? No one. You can buy blowers.
Suckers.
Don't know if you can get suckers. You'd have to ask someone. I don't know. Turn the blower around the other way.
Yeah.
Hello from Stoke. Krampus. That's a quality name, isn't it? Come on, you lot. We want some good questions here.
Yeah, come on.
And I'm still trying to find out if Lacko is on about petrol or nitro. We still didn't answer his question. To be fair,
we can tell you a good story though, can't we, Haggard? Because we was on a forum earlier this week, weren't we?
Yeah. Yeah, but I don't know if it's wise to talk about that because well, that person's obviously quite upset because my sense of humour is completely different to his sense of humour, and I just don't want to burn any bridges. I don't know about you, but
okay. Well, I'll tell you. So,
okay.
Because I don't care. So,
I don't care.
do any of you guys know Beyond RC? Anyway, so I watch all YouTube videos, Talbot, Tom Lee, Beyond RC, all of them, because I love RC, you know, whether it's Nitro or not, you know, I love it all. But about 3 months ago, Beyond RC made a video, and it was titled "Nitro Lovers Will Hate This," and in the video, he got a Herbeo Hyper 7 Mach 28, and he'd obviously been sponsored by some cheap Chinese manufacturer, and they'd given him a brushless motor and ESC, and so he titled the video was titled. It was titled, but I had an argument with him, and he changed the title, so you won't be able to find it anymore. But it was titled "Nitro Lovers Will Hate This," and he opened up the video by saying, "Now I am a Nitro lover." Well, straight away I'm thinking, hang on a minute, like, so you're making videos about something, you're making hate videos about something you love. Anyway, so he got this Hyper 7 and he put this brushless motor in it and ESC, and it was terrible. I mean, it was just terrible. It was slow, it was rubbish, but he continued this facade that it was a good thing to do, much better. He said, I'm not going to speed run it because, you know, I just don't really do that. And I was like, no, you're not going to speed run it because it's like 3 times slower than it was before. Anyway, so this has been rumbling on for a little while, and I think you must have seen this, Haggard. And he was on this forum, and so this argument has erupted from there, basically. No, I think you should join in now, Haggard. Come on.
On that forum, someone put that video up, and I knew he's on that forum. So the thing is with me, I treat everyone as if I've known them.
So did I.
I treat everyone as if I've known them 20 years. I shouldn't do that, especially on a forum when it's writing and humour and voice and everything can be misinterpreted because you can't see it. So anyway, someone's put this video up and said blah 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 blah. And then I just said, I don't think he's got a clue about Nitro, to be honest. Now, I was expecting him to reply to that, if he did reply. with something like, "You're not much better yourself, you little bastard." Do you know what I mean? Something like that. But he didn't. He wrote massive paragraphs all about the sales of Nitro, and Nitro's dead, Nitro's dying. Why are you trying to float Nitro? It's already dying. Electrics, all this stuff. And I just thought, oh dear, that's
Yeah,
gone
but
a bit out.
it's like his fault. Like, he should be saying, like, at least you would expect a bit of honesty from the video. Okay, guys, this is not a good thing. You know, this was a perfectly good buggy before, and I've ruined it. But no, you know, you can't say you love Nitro and then do that. It's just ridiculous. You know, you don't love Nitro. And then when I commented on the forum, he was like, ha ha ha. Oh, I love the way you've just commented, just a comment at me. Well, this is a forum. That's what this is for. You know what I mean? Like, that's the
What he
whole
was
point.
saying
And
was,
if there's no one's commenting, then go on. Sorry, I
what?
didn't mean to interrupt you.
No, it's all right. I interrupted you because I got itchy. But the thing was, he was saying that he loves that you join the forum just to comment on that post.
Well, you
That's
know,
what.
that's what's the point in the forum? If no one talks, then you ain't got nothing, have you? I mean,
No.
come on, mate. And then he was like, yeah, well, I've got to 70,000 subscribers, and you know, it's just not possible with Nitro. And the next thing I said, it was, well, hang on a minute, my mate Dimitri is like over 100,000, so that's just complete, you know, innit, BS.
Yeah.
He's just the most annoying thing about him to me is when he walks about. That's the most annoying thing. But anyway, that's just me being petty, isn't it?
Yeah. Look, when it comes to that, I think everyone's got their own styles. It is a bit strange when he walks around, but everyone's got their own styles, me included, you, everyone. I mean, you used a little AI voice, which annoys me, but that's your style. He walks around like that, and I probably will do stuff what annoys everybody else. So everyone's got their own little styles, and they so.
Just because of that, I'm going to AI your voice next.
Yeah, do
and
that.
I'm going to be describing Half Tank Lean with your voice and what happened.
Love it. That's quality. You should do that. Just quickly before I forget here, and for two things, you, Mr. Joey, go and get a petrol car. That's one instruction. And the other thing is, oh, where's he gone? Oh no, I've lost it. Oh, I forget his name now. But someone said, can I do a video getting an old? I think it was Portis Gray. I think it was him. He said, do a video getting an old petrol car and get that going. So I will do that. So there we go. Joey, you're going to buy it, but I didn't want to lose that.
Nitro Pimp said here, Dimitri is 160k. Nitro ain't easy on YouTube, but it's doable. And I absolutely agree with you. But the thing is that I think about YouTube is, firstly, you've got to be entertaining, because you can sell anything, absolutely anything, if it's entertaining. It doesn't matter what.
Yeah.
It doesn't really matter what the subject is. If people are interested in what you're saying and what you're doing, they'll watch it anyway. Yeah. And with this, with how Nitro is, that's what we need to be doing, in my opinion.
And I think it's obvious, at least to me, with a simple brain. It's obvious, and I don't care, by the way. I'm not saying people are wrong and people are right. I'm just saying it is obvious, not just with RC videos, but with the whole YouTube as a whole. People who make videos because they want attention, they want to grow, and they want to make money is different from people who do it
as a hobby
because it's fun. You can tell the difference. And I don't care what anybody says. People say, people who are making a lot of money say, oh, I'm not here for the money. But you watch the way their videos are structured and what they're about, they're for money. you can just tell because they want a reaction.
I suppose it's a wicked mistress, isn't it? Because, like, if you do get successful and you're getting these offers from people and this, that, and the other, you know, it's very tempting, isn't it? You know, it just is. So I suppose it is a hard conundrum. But I honestly believe that, you know, you can make anything interesting. Depends how you purvey it to people. And I also think, like, people keep saying Nitro's dead, Nitro's dead, Nitro's dead. But I think it's going to get to a point where it's going to be like really exclusive. It's going to be like a gold standard type thing. That's what I hope. That's what I wish for. where it will be like, you know, everyone's doing this. It's old news. Let's go back to like something that's really exciting. That would be great. That's
What,
what
like
I want.
Nitro?
Yeah, meaning Nitro. Yeah, like you know,
Right.
electric is like everyone does it. There's hundreds of videos on it. There's hundreds of YouTubers doing it. You know, people are always going to want something a little bit different. And when something becomes rare, it becomes exclusive. It becomes wanted, doesn't it?
Hmm.
That's what I hope for, anyway.
And something else where in my head, because a lot of people say that there's a lot more electric out there than there is Nitro. People don't buy Nitro. Well, I've said in the past, I've said, well, if there's more demand for Nitro, hopefully the shops will say to the manufacturers, look, we've got a lot of demand for Nitro now. And the manufacturers will go, bloody hell, let's make some more. But it's also down to shops as well as manufacturers, because there's a lot more. When was the last time you saw an ad, you know, any sort of ad or anything for a Nitro from a shop?
I mean,
It's always for electric.
hardly ever. The only adverts you really see are like on Amazon or something, you know, like for really ones that you wouldn't want to buy anyway.
No,
nothing's promoted for Nitro, is it?
I mean, I've seen
I mean,
Kyosho.
in the UK anyway.
No, well, yeah, well, Nitro is big in Spain and all that, but that's mainly racing. But you don't see any shops like, for example, the new MP11 that we was talking about earlier. That's out now. That's I saw it.
Yeah.
Yeah, the Hobyo MP11. That's in Wheelspin. I've seen it. I think Motorsport have got it. I could be wrong, but it's stocked. Do you see any adverts? It's a brand new buggy. It should be on the front page of the website, but it ain't. There's electric cars on the front page.
I think also with Nitro, like you said in your video before, one of your videos recently, they go wrong a lot, especially if people don't know what they're doing to begin with, and it must be quite like a lot of hassle for the shops, you know. Oh, another Nitro, someone don't know what they're doing. It's just easier to sell them something else, you know what I mean?
Yeah, but yeah, well, that is part of the problem. People don't know what they're doing, so they break them, isn't it? But that can happen with electric as well. But
yeah,
this is what I'm saying. You know, if there's more help out there and more things, and we get people in the mindset for Nitro, like for engines. Let's just say for engines, because if we say Nitro, then people go specifically for Nitro. But let's just say engines, because then that is broad, then, because it can mean petrol as well. Because I'm an advocate for the engine. That's me. The engine, the combustion engine, is where it needs to be. Electric is okay, but there's no heart. If we can get more people out there to learn about it, more help, it will get the ball rolling. People won't break them as much.
absolutely. And a little bit more, it would be nice to have a little bit more investment by the companies into it as well, because I'm sure they can do things to make it easier.
And there's a good comment down there, Racing 393. Most normal RC shops don't know Nitro.
Absolutely.
Now that
100%.
the amount of shops that I've either had to contact or I've been into, they just don't know what they're talking about. You know, you go in there and you say, "Oh, I need to do this, or I want this." They go, "No, I wouldn't suggest that." But I know that I can't think of an example. Probably air filters and things like that. Yeah, and that's a good example. An air filter. I wanted an air filter for my K4.6. Now, where's a demonstration? Typically, I can't find one. But he was trying to sell me this little dinky air filter would be suited for a T15 or something. Little dinky air filter. And I said, no, I need a big one. It's for a K4.6. He said, no, this will be all right, but it won't, because it's too small. It won't let enough air in, so it won't be able to breathe. It won't have much power. It will be choked. But he was going, no, this is fine. It's a Nitro air filter. We fit them on all the time.
When I got my XL, I had so many problems with it, and I got that from a big UK shop. Model, you know, when people run on the track or play football, so anyway, that was the company. And so many things went wrong with it. The servos went, the trans went many times, and the engine never ever ran properly. And I sent it back to them And first of all, they sent me parts and I fitted them, and then it kept going wrong. And then they said, "Listen, just send us the whole truck back." So I was talking to them, and they said, "Look, we've had the truck out today, and it's running absolutely perfectly. It's absolutely perfect. We're going to send it back to you." They sent it back. It was just running so bad, and the back plate of the engine was completely loose. So it's just like, well, it could not have been running perfectly. There's no way. It was undone. It was flapping about. It's just nuts. So they don't know. That's the truth. Yeah.
Having said that, speaking of shops, here we go again, Mr. Joey. Since we've got 27 people now instead of the original 10 that we originally had, the next competition that I'm doing is going to be of a voucher of your choice. The winner will be able to choose the shop that they're going to get the voucher for. It'll be for the value of the tickets sold. So if there's £200 worth of tickets
Chris,
sold,
how you doing, mate? Good to see you.
The value of the voucher will be £200. Prizes 2 and 3 will get a guaranteed £10 voucher. First prize will be the value of however many tickets are sold to a shop of your choice. Answer: Willspin Motorsport, anyone, gift voucher. That's the next competition. There we go, Joey. What do you think of that? When are you going to do a raffle?
No, maybe see you next Tuesday. I don't know. Oh, who knows? Trying to put me on the spot.
It's great fun.
I'm never going to do one. I'm poor, mate. You know what I mean? Like,
it don't cost any money. They pay for them themselves.
I'm not a rich YouTuber like you with multiple thousands of subscribers. I'm just Joey Nitro.
Is that what it is?
Yeah, definitely.
They can use 1/10 engines. Who's Chris?
Chris is RC Wright, ain't he?
Is he? Oh, Chris with a C, RC. Evening, lads. I like him. Have you seen him? Have you seen his videos?
Oh, that's a different one.
Oh, Chris with a C. Chris RC.
Anyway, sorry.
No, I was just saying he's all right. He's all electric, though. He done one video, so I watched him, and now he's back to blooming electric.
Well, he's watching us, so he's a good guy, you know what I mean? I don't know why you're watching us, but anyway, thank God you are. Oh no, I'm sick of looking at myself. Jesus.
Anyways, it won't go no more than that.
But let us know if you want to see us as a double act again, because could be good.
Well, all going well. I mean, there nearly was a couple of videos come up, weren't there? When I didn't have any work and I was chilling out, and old Joey there said, "Do you want to go down the park?" I said, "Yeah, one day." Then the next thing I know, I've got some work phoned up. So
well, actually, well, I think what happened was, like a little while back, you said to me, "Should we go and do it?" And I've been on it since. And then once you see my savages, you were like, "Oh no way, I ain't gonna go and show myself up there." And then it sort of fizzled out. I don't know. What do you think, guys? No, I'm messing.
Man, I don't want to be shown up by the king of Nitro. Do you know what I mean?
Oh, exactly. I don't know where he is, but definitely I don't want him turning up either.
What's up, everybody? It's Bob. Hello, Bob.
Right, Bob's RC. How you doing, man?
Chris, look, I don't know where this Chris is. Chris with a C. Where? I think he's in Wales or somewhere, so that's not going to be a lot of cop for us. I was going to say perhaps we all three of us, because he don't know how. Look, he just said there he don't know how to tune a Nitro. I was just thinking perhaps we could all meet up, but I think he's in Wales or somewhere. I don't know where he is. Oh look, there's Mark. Hello, Mark. Nitro and electric are two completely different hobbies. He's got a point there. Read Mark's one.
Yeah, no, I absolutely agree. They are. They're like chalk and cheese. Nitro is just so much more immersive. You've got to actually learn it. You've got to spend time learning it. I like electric as well.
Look at that. Can you see it? Right.
That's one of them brushless ones, isn't it?
Yeah, this is a brushless Nitro. But can you see it? Can you see it pumping? Can you see the aura around it?
Yeah,
that's the soul.
Honestly, I can. It's like it's.
Smell the soul. Can you smell it? It's just that is it. Look. That's the soul.
I'm gonna have
That's
to go
what
and
you
have a
put in
lie
the
down.
car.
I think.
I know, it's mad, isn't it? Do you know what? Every time I hold one of these, I have to go and book some of that therapy stuff, that counselling, just to get over the excellenceness of it. Do you know what I mean? It's blooming incredible. Like,
Rushing
you just
to the
don't
toilet.
get it. I know. Mad. What is your favourite engine for a nitro car? I'll put that one to you first, Joey.
Well, actually, the best car, the car that I've enjoyed the most, and I love my Savages. My Savages are the best. But I had a, like Nitro Pimp, I had a Habeo Hyper VT, and that Hyper 30 engine was, it just did things to that car. It was amazing. So I really like that engine. But the LRPs are, you know, their boss.
For me, I'm going to go LRP as well. That ZR32.
Yeah.
Probably the same as what you're saying.
Yeah.
That ZR30. I don't know where it's gone. I had a Savage somewhere.
28 as well, though. It's a great engine.
Yeah. There's a Savage somewhere around here that's got a ZR32 in it, and that's the nuts. And it's got the original carb on it.
I've got on my ZR28, I've got Nova carb, but I've got the new updated carb on the 32 I've got, and I've had no problems with it. I'm going to put an OS on it shortly. I'm going to do a big build on my Savage. It's coming up soon. Really, really good. I'm having an ERC M pipe, the 32 OS carb, so that's coming up really soon because I know one of my subscribers is really into it. So yeah, that's coming soon.
Just going to interrupt you a little bit there because it's just popped into my head seeing old Mark there. Have you watched? Well, I don't know if you've seen Mark's videos. He's made a twin engine buggy.
Oh wow.
Yeah, and I'm probably going to get this wrong because I'm bad with remembering stuff like that. I think it's got 36s in it, 2 36s.
Wow, 36.
But yeah, but you can't get them to run, can you, Mark? No, you can't. Have you? If you're still watching, Mark, have you got them to run yet? Got to wait for his comment now. Hopefully he has. I did say to him, I said, look, if you can't get them to run properly, is Alex going? See you later, dude. Give me a ring when you get a chance. Not tonight though, because I'm going to go to bed after this. He couldn't get one of them running properly. So I said, look, Mark, just send them over and I'll get them going for you. But you should go and watch. Everybody now, go over after this. Go over to Mark's channel and watch his videos on his twin engine buggy that he's built. He built it. He actually built it.
Nice.
Is that a model boat in the background? Oh yeah, bloody well is. Look, there it is. It's an Atlantic tugboat. What do you think of that, Joey? Look.
Nice.
What is that?
What's it run on?
Probably electric.
Oh, it's not powered yet.
Yeah.
I thought he was talking about your face, your boat race, saying what a lovely face you got.
Camera around. I think I can. Hey.
Oh, nice. Oh, it's a little, it's a brushed engine in there. Look. Yeah. Tires. See you later, Alex. No, he's just saying see you later. Yeah.
Only nitro cars at the RC store. Remember 2003?
The golden age. Yeah. Shame, isn't it? That's why America's so good, because they still love it, don't they? Yep, I think so. So do you want to see us again?
So,
Put your comments down now.
Yep. Ammonia in the boat. What's that all about? Ammonia in the boat. You starting, boy. I think he's on about the boy thing.
He's talking about if you're piloting it and being moany. I'm a moany, I'll get in my boat.
Oh, is that what he's on about?
Yeah.
I'm bad with jokes, man. Really bad. The
Well,
Mad
no,
Bomber.
I mean, I made
yes.
it up.
That's the thing. Everyone makes jokes, and I'm just sitting there like.
The Mad Bomber 6 says yes. I think he means yes, he wants to see us again. Definitely need more videos of you two. And Johnny Boy. And Manuel, though. Don't forget Manuel, because like he gets picked on, mate.
I know. It's that little free swimming hamster. Is Alan Partridge alive still?
Yeah. He's no natural person, is he?
Ain't he?
No, he's a character, isn't he?
Oh, he's a character.
Yeah.
Blimey. I thought that was his real person, his real name.
I don't think so.
What do I know? I don't know. Oh dear. Righto, you look. We're out of here, I reckon. 61 minutes and 49 seconds.
Not too bad. Thanks for coming, guys. Really appreciate it, and we'll see you soon.
Cheerio, you lot. All the best.
Ciao, ciao.